It's Nolan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone is doing well out there. In this particular video, we're going to be getting into Drake and Chris Brown, who are in the midst of a $5 million lawsuit for the song that they put out called No Guidance. All right. And there's a person out here that's saying that they stole this song from them and made a hit out of it. All right. I don't know this to be true, but we're going to go through it. Check out the details. I'm going to listen to the song that this artist put out. Can't play the Drake and Chris Brown version here for copyright reasons. Y'all know that. But y'all do know the song No Guidance. Everybody does. I don't care if you don't like Drake today, you don't fuck with Drake. Back in 2019 or whenever this fucking song came out, everybody knew this record. You got it, girl, you got it. That record. All right. So, according to allhiphop.com, they say Drake and Chris Brown were hit with a $5 million lawsuit over their 2019 single, No Guidance. According to court documents obtained by the website, Takia Dore and Mark Stevens sued multiple defendants for copyright infringements in New Jersey on October 25th. The plaintiffs claim that Drake and Chris Brown's No Guidance ripped off her song titled I Got It. Drake and Chris Brown's collaboration allegedly used the same chord progression, tempo, pitch, key, melody, harmony, rhythm, structure, phrasing, and lyrics as Miss Dore's track. They're alleging that she wrote I Got It, her version, in 2015, published it in 2016, and uploaded it to YouTube in 2017. So this was a 3-year process or a 2-year process, depending on, She registered the song with the U.S. Copyright Office in July 2019, a month after No Guidance dropped. Now, this is where things get a little tricky for me. You wrote the song in 2015. You released it. And when you say published it in 2016, I'm wondering, do you mean published in terms of you did the registration with your PRO in 2016? Or do you mean published it as in this song was released on DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. in 2016, and then you put a music video out for it in 2017? That part I do have a couple questions about. And I do question why you waited so long to register it with the Copyright Office once you heard a similar record that was out. You would have probably been better off copyrighting this record back when you either wrote it or around the time that you were going to release it to the public. So then if another song comes out similar to it, then a judge can go in and say, okay, this was registered well before this other song, and it has these similar chord progression, tempo, pitch, key, melody, harmony, rhythm, structure, phrasing, and lyrics, right? That you're alleging in your lawsuit. But let's keep going. Okay. The lawsuit claims that the writers and producers of No Guidance accessed I Got It because it was uploaded to director Benji Films' YouTube channel. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily know the significance of Benji Films, but the lawsuit claims Vinyls, who is one of the producers on No Guidance, allegedly kept an eye on Benji's channel. Now, I don't know how exactly you're going to prove that Vinyls kept an eye on Benji's channel. Is he in the comments? Is he somebody who's worked with Benji Films? Like, what connection do we have to this channel? Because Benji is the one that uploaded it on YouTube. Benji Films, right? But I would love to know how exactly Vinyls can be proven to have been keeping an eye on this channel, right? They say defendant Anderson Hernandez, professionally known as Vinyls, discovered and obtained access to Takia's song I Got It and Cardi B's songs on Benji Films YouTube channel. Now let me stop here and let me see, because I knew Benji Films name look a little familiar, but let me just double back over here. All right, so on YouTube, and I guess I could share my screen for a moment here. Give me a second. Over here on YouTube, Mr. Benji Films, and I'm just assuming it's a man, but I don't know. He directed a video for Cardi B called Pull Up 7 years ago. That video only has 3.5 thousand views on Benji's channel. However, he also directed Cardi B's Red Bars, which went on to receive 105 million views on World Star Hip Hop's channel as she was releasing music through World Star, which of course has broken a lot of artists. We've got another Benji Films video, Paparazzi Poe, Cardi B, and Billionaire Black with a song called Look at Me. They got 1.4 million views on Benji Films channel. The rest of this, I'm not sure for a fact that Benji Films shot these videos, and then we end up getting into some more content. But I can't confirm that Benji Films did all the rest of this work here. All right. But we do know he at least shot 3 videos of Cardi B: Pull Up, Red Bars, and Look at Me. So perhaps that's their verification that Vinyls was keeping track of this channel, which again, I still would love to know how you can prove that he was watching these videos. Getting back to the allegations though, the lawsuit contended in 2018. Vinyls later produced Cardi B's song Be Careful. Okay. But that doesn't mean that, I don't know. That doesn't mean that he was going through. You got to be able to prove that he was like scrolling through the other videos on this director's channel. He could have just went on there and literally watched Cardi B's videos. That's not a crime. And that has nothing to do with your song. But I don't want to. Sometimes, you know, people, they say, J Nolan, you're being hard on these independent artists, man. You're an indie artist yourself. I am hard on niggas because I don't accuse niggas of shit that I can't verify. But let's keep going. They say he later produced Cardi B's song Be Careful. In 2019, however, without permission, Taikia's song was used by Vinyls for Chris Brown's song No Guidance. So she then says a year after producing for Cardi B, he then goes and uses her song as, I guess you could say, inspiration or the creativity behind Chris Brown's No Guidance. And I guess she's alleging that he's passed it off to Chris Brown. We'll keep going. Dora's uncle, Jesse Spruills, allegedly provided a copy of her song to songwriter Nyjah Charles, who's also a co-writer of the song No Guidance. And Nyjah Charles has a lot of placements out here in the industry. I'll go ahead and just pull up some of her credentials if you don't know the name. And this is not to be confused with Queen Nyjah. This is a totally different person. All right, y'all. If y'all notice a different look on the channel, you know what I mean? My other camera just wigged out on me, so, you know, whatever. But back to Nyjah Charles and her songwriting credits. She's got a lot of them. She's written for the Carters, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z, on Heard About Us and Love Happy. She's written for Lady Gaga, Rain on Me, Cardi B. She's contributed to I Do and Ring. Chris Brown, No Guidance for Drake. And many more, including Beyonce herself, Summer Walker, City Girls, Dirk, Meek Mill. She's contributed hooks to Megan Thee Stallion. So many more. She's got a very illustrious career as a songwriter. So, you know, I don't know where she may have gotten this from, but according to the allegations, they're stating that Miss Nyjah Charles had access to Miss Tykira's music. All right. Let me get back to that. All right. So they say this young lady's uncle contacted Nyjah Charles to confront her about stealing the chorus of plaintiff's song, I Got It. Now, I want to know how Nyjah got it? Was it Vinyls or was it Nyjah? Because we're getting two conflicted stories about who took the record. Okay. So apparently he started reaching out to her asking about her stealing the chorus. Okay. They say defendant Nyjah Charles blocked plaintiff's uncle from her social media accounts. She got tired of him reaching out about it. She blocked him. Plaintiff's uncle felt incompetent, humiliated, and embarrassed that he allowed this song to be copied without being compensated. Therefore, he never told the plaintiff, Miss Takia, about the situation. It wasn't until plaintiff Takia hired Mark Stevens on May 21st, 2024, that plaintiff Takia discovered that her uncle knew about defendant Nyjah Charles and Vinyls having access to her song. We still do not understand how exactly they have access to her song, though. Okay? It's the only thing that's still a little bit shaky for me. They say the lawsuit has also targeted YouTube and Google for wrongfully taking down a copyright infringement comparison video uploaded by Stevens. Okay? So I guess the lawyer here uploaded his own video to show both records. Let me scroll through this and make sure that I'm reading this correctly, so I don't want to misquote. Yeah. So Stevens is the lawyer. He uploaded a video on YouTube basically comparing the two songs, and he feels that they wrongfully took down the video. Now, I'm wondering what you mean by they took it down. Because when you play copyrighted content on YouTube, they're going to say that's a problem. All right, let me see. Oh, there is a video here from Mark Stevens, but I don't think you can monetize it. Let me see what this is. This shit is getting crazy out here. Hold on. All right, yeah, so they do have the comparison video. You can check that out on your own time. That's on Mark Stevens' page. That's MarkStevens. You could check that out to hear both records. Once again, I cannot play the Drake record, the Chris Brown and Drake record, rather, due to copyright issues. But what I will do is go ahead and play a snippet of Miss Takira's song. And again, y'all know, you got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. So here is a snippet of Miss Takia.
Independent, plus I got it going on. Being faithful to a nigga so long. And he doing me wrong, we ain't getting along. And he treating me bad, I could do bad on my own. I really wanna show you what I could do, yeah. Break your heart by talking to a nigga too. If I got it, tell me I got it then. If I look good, real good, tell me I got it then. If I got it, tell me I got it then. If I look good, real good, tell me I got it then.
Ooh, shit, I don't know. It is close. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna cap. That is pretty close. You got it, girl. You got it. I got it. It's damn near like a motherfucking call and response. She said, tell me I got it. Them niggas said, you got it. Woo, shit. Now, the thing to it is, who exactly wrote this hook? Was it Nyjah Charles? Was it Chris Brown? Was it Drake? Right? Was it Vinyls, who apparently is being thrown under the bus for allegedly having access to this record? We still don't know how he has it, but we do know that this song was on the same channel as those Cardi B songs. But that doesn't mean that somebody went perusing through them other records. I mean, I cannot put that on somebody. What I can say is these shits are eerily similar. The chord progression ain't as similar, but it's similar, not the same. I think she has a pretty strong case here to where if a musicologist comes in and listens to this, they will be able to acknowledge the similarities. I do say that. I do believe that this is a lot closer than some of the other shit that I've covered on my channel of people just blatantly coming out, putting out crazy ass allegations against established artists in the game, just trying to look for a paycheck. This does have some similarities. I cannot say definitively if she's going to win, but I do think this will be interesting. All right. Now, once again, this is a $5 million lawsuit, so there is major money on the line. And again, all the contributors are being named from Drake, Chris Brown, Nyjah Charles, and the producer Vinyls. How y'all would divvy that up if y'all are found guilty and need to pay up, hey, that's on y'all. But this is compelling. I ain't gonna lie. Now, apparently this lawsuit was filed. Hold on, let me see if this is the same lawsuit. No. This is the second time that this song has been included in a lawsuit, at least that I know of. Okay? October 6th of 2021, another artist accused Drake and Chris Brown of the very same thing. What the fuck is going on? Hell, if they didn't get it from Takia, did they get it from y'all? Whoa, shit, what's going on, man? Are y'all all pulling from the same brain source? What's going on here? So we got to talk about it, because I'm not going to do another video about this shit. So back in 2021, October 6th, Drake and Chris Brown were being hauled into court by a singer and a producer who are claiming the pair stole their song. The song in question is No Guidance. The lawsuit was filed by singer Brandon Cooper and Timothy Valentine, who go by the stage names Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper and Drummond Skills, respectively. Okay. They claim the superstar artist ripped off their work on a track they made titled I Love Your Dress. I Love Your Dress. Interesting. We've seen the similarities between Takia's song, but this one I don't know about. And their website is acting slow as shit. It's really throwing off my feng shui. They say the singer and producer claim that even an untrained ear can hear the similarities between the two tracks. They further accuse Drake and Chris Brown of extreme pettiness, including this lyric, flew the coop, to taunt Cooper. Flew the coop as a taunt? I'm starting to see why this didn't go nowhere. They say the line is a play on his nickname. I'm about to pull up Mr. Cooper, I Love Your Dress. I'm quite sure by now this is probably copyright claimed, but let me just check to see. All right, after doing my due diligence on this Mr. Cooper track, and some of y'all may have been familiar with this back in 2021. I think it got thrown the fuck out. But here we are with this. I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
You turn heads every time you step into a room. I bet they say to themselves, she got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. But I know you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. It's the way you walk and how you carry yourself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Terrible. Hey, man, sometimes I hate to say it. Let me not. I'll be called an asshole. But if they took your shit and made it that much better, let it fly. That was terrible. But you know, we're not gonna harp on that because I believe this I Love Your Dress case got tossed out. We do have a more serious contender here with Miss Takia. Again, I can't say for sure if they got the inspiration from your song, ma'am, but you have a much more compelling case than the other guy did. All right. I'm wondering why you're suing YouTube for taking down your copyright infringement comparison video when it's still available on YouTube. It hasn't been taken down. I'm pretty sure y'all were trying to monetize the video, which is why it was initially unable to be shown, but it's still alive and well on YouTube. So, get your lawyers in check. Make sure that they're properly filing their complaints as needed and not putting additional stuff that's just asinine out there. It's going to make your case a little bit more complicated to prove when there's other things that convolute the information. But wishing everyone the best. I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to say Drake did it either way it goes because he's just, he's an easy culprit. And, but what I will say is most people that have gotten their work performed by Drake have been either included in the songwriting credits or have been paid for their work. Only person I know that has not been paid for their work with Drake is Quentin Miller, and unfortunately he couldn't be paid because he was in a predatory publishing deal that had nothing to do with Drake, with Tricky Stewart, right? So, and that seems to be pretty much par of the course for all of the people involved. Nyjah Charles, all of her music seems to have been properly sanctioned, unless she's just out here ripping off other artists and nobody's complaining about it. But I will say, at the bare minimum, it is close enough. It is a simple phrase and a simple melody. I will say that. And a lot of times, these copyright infringement suits are kind of hinged upon the simplicity of the phraseology and the melodies. It's very rarely something complex or something that's going to require a little bit of more thought to write it. So perhaps that could be something thought of, but maybe there'll be updates soon and maybe you'll get paid. Maybe we'll talk about it. She is requesting $5 million. We'll see where it goes. All right. Let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, king of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.